Hi guys, welcome down to a sit down Vlogmas video. Today I'm going to be doing a sort of DIY thing. Yeah, it's a DIY. Of a giant paper snowflake. And I'm also going to be doing two different versions of this giant snowflake. And whatever one you prefer to make, you can make it, or you can make both like I'm doing. So the first thing you need to do for the first giant snowflake I'm going to be doing is getting 6 pieces of paper, normal size, 8 by 11. After you get your 6 pieces of paper, or you can grab one piece of paper at a time, you are going to fold the paper down so it looks like this, and you will have a little extra piece on the end here, this extra strip. You're going to cut that little strip off of this piece of paper. And you're going to do this with all 6 pieces of paper. And if you mess up, that's okay. Paper is paper. There we go. Got a nice square when you open it. And gotta do it with the rest, all the rest of your pieces of paper. And you're not going to be using these extra strips of paper, so just throw them out. Second one done. And sometimes it's very hard to pull these down. Well, in my opinion, it's hard. It's always hard. Just make sure that it's perfectly straight. So I know what I have to do when I'm done with all 6 of these things. Okay, I'm officially done cutting all 6 pieces of paper up. And then, as I said before, you do not need extra pieces of paper, so throw them in the trash. Looks like you do fold it in half again, like this way. So you fold it, and then do you just cut them? I thought you can cut them on the fold. You cut them on the fold. Hold on. Cut here, this direction. Because the thing is supposed to open on this end. At any rate, once you have a square, you need to fold it in half. And fold it in half again to make a smaller triangle. Here's your big triangle. Fold it in half. The hardest part is cutting it correctly. Here it is. So like what I do is I have, because here's the flap, like right here. Here's the flap, and you want this point on top. But the flap's going to be this way. The flap is going to be facing your left. Once it's facing left, grab your scissors. If you do not have child-safe scissors and you have children, or you're an adult, make sure to supervise your children, parents, because you don't want children to be cutting off their fingers doing a snowflake DIY. So what you're going to do is, on the solid side, cut 3 lines. 3 lines. So, one relatively close to the top, one in the middle, and one close to the bottom. Or relatively close to the bottom. There you go. So you got 3 lines, 4 flaps. Open them up. So that's relatively what they should look like when you open this up. So here it is. Here's the full thing open up. So I do not have tape out. That's a problem. You can either use tape at this part or a stapler. This is more of the fun part. So what you're going to do is going to alternate folding these, if that makes any sense. So how am I going to explain this? So these first 2 in the middle, you fold them in towards each other like so, like a little cannoli. Probably grab tape before turning the paper into a cannoli. You do that, make sure you got your piece of tape so you're not stuck like I am. And then try to tape it down, like so. Here's your first little part of the snowflake. And the main part of this snowflake design is to alternate them. So you got your first one going inwards on the fold, and the next one you're going to do is going against the fold, so backwards. So there's the fold, but you're going to do it backwards. You're going to go in, out, if that makes any sense. Got a piece of tape, tape it down. There you go, and there's your first two. See, there's one in and one out along the fold, if that makes any sense. Because the fold, you go in on the fold and out of the fold. Now, I'm making no sense, but that's what the first two are supposed to look like on your snowflake. And then the third one is going to be like the first little baby one that you did, going in. Make sure you got your tape before you start doing it. There's the third one. So you can kind of tell what the first three look like. And the last one, the fourth one is going to look like the second one. Going in the same direction as the second one. Grab your tape, put these together, and tape it down. So that's what the first piece looks like. Of course, the first two are really close together because I cut the paper rather far apart on the first two. But here's your first part of the snowflake. Now you're gonna do what I did with the next 5 pieces of paper, and I'll be right back once I finish the other 5 of these. I never talk during vlogs. I never do like a 40-minute talk with Paige. I actually haven't done one of these snowflakes in a while. So I was like, what are the directions? I don't remember doing them like this though. So, I'm just working on these. And talking. I probably didn't really explain the whole folding thing rather well. So, here's your fold down the middle there, like folding inwards, like a pancake, like hot dog style, I guess. Along this fold, do the first one in along that fold, like fold in. That makes any sense. I'm trying to make this DIY as simple as possible, but it's like, just talking to a camera, it sounds like, what am I talking about? Am I explaining this okay? It's hard. Well, it's kind of hard, but because I like doing easy things, and I'm having a hard time doing this. I love doing this every year, because my family tends to throw these out, because they're so huge, and they're made out of paper, so they get smushed easily. In that amount of 4 minutes, I completed 2, or 1 more. I have a total of 2 done. I just did 1 in this amount of time. Because if you're not a patient person, you can do more than 1, because I got 2 in here. I got 2 triangles in here. And you stick them together and just do them normally, or just cut them normally, like you would do a single snowflake piece. If you do end up doing more than 1, do grab a parent or a strongest person in your family to help you do this, because that part's hard. But it ends up like not being straight anymore. They end up moving a little bit. Just little shreddies everywhere. And I'm just gonna cut up these last 2 really fast. Last one. Now I just have to fold these 4. They're all cut now. You guys just moved. Hope you guys enjoyed moving a little bit. I think I ripped the paper. If you don't have white paper in the house for a very odd reason, you can use white. You can use white paper, like a normal human, because snowflakes are white, or you can, if you have any other color of paper, like blue or orange, you can have blue and orange snowflakes if you want. Yellow snowflakes and have pea snowflakes. Whatever color 8x11 paper that you have, you can do this project. Or 8x8 piece of paper. Because if you don't have 8x11, you can just use a square piece of paper. That helps you to lose a step in the first. Yeah, it helps you to lose that first step because you need a square piece of paper to do this project. So you don't technically need 8x11 pieces of paper. A square. You can do this with a sticky note if you want. Even though that might be kind of hard. You guys want me to try doing sticky note snowflakes? I can. I have a ton of sticky notes. If you're a worker and you have tons of sticky notes and you never come around to using them, you can do sticky note snowflakes. So much tape! Vlogmas ideas. Decorating for Christmas, mostly Christmas tree. I already kind of did a Christmas tree video, even though it's my little purple one sitting next to me. Hopefully you guys saw that video for Vlogmas. They don't have that color anymore, the purpley pink one. They have like a darker one of that, more like a reddish one. And they also have a gold Christmas tree at Target. So, I like the one that I got. So there's that video, me and my roommate decorating it, more of my roommate decorating it. Target videos done already. Follow me around for Christmas fun at Target. I still want to go to Michael's, definitely Michael's, doing a follow me around at Michael's. I kind of want to do either a Walmart follow me around for Christmas or like a dollar Christmas haul. And in the meantime, I did all 6. Hold on. I did all 6 of these. The next thing you're gonna do is you need a stapler. And this part is hard. Definitely do this with your parents if you are a kid watching this. What you are gonna do is do 2 at a time. 2 of these at a time. You are going to 2 or 3 at a time. I'm just gonna do 2 because I'm a klutz and I don't want to hurt myself. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take 2 of them and you can either do top or the bottom. You can take one end or the other, and you're gonna take the pointy ends of them and you're gonna line them up and staple them together. Nice little staple and bottom of the snowflake. And you are also, this is the rather harder part, because this part that so they're flimsy. You're gonna staple the tapey part in between them together. If that makes any sense. You're just stapling all these snowflakes together. So there. These snowflakes are stuck together. And you're just gonna do that for the entire snowflake. So grab snowflake number 3. And then you're gonna staple bottom of it to the pointy part that's already stapled. The bottom part that's already stapled. So if you don't have a lot of staples, go buy some. Because you need a lot of staples for this project and a lot of tape. So staple these 3 together on the bottom of the thing. And you're also gonna, because you got the 2 that are together on the flimsy one, you're gonna do what you did before. Staple in the middle here. Or you could use tape for this project, but staples properly keep all these things together. You can do this separately, so here's the first 3. I'm just gonna set that to the side, and then you staple the other 3 together. I'm gonna preserve the staples and just put all 3 together, because these ones feel smaller than the other 3. So staple them together, staple the middles of them together. Ah! So there we go. There's half one and half two. And what you're gonna do with them is you staple them together. Got one end, and the other end. You're just gonna staple them in the middle there. Now, this is the really hard part. I'm having trouble keeping them together. I don't have a big enough stapler to do it. Okay, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Come on. Come on, stapler, come out. Now watch me ruin this entire project with just one staple. Oh, that didn't even work. They didn't even stay together. There we go. That was a lot of work. Stick two halves together. To make this more simple, don't make two halves. Just keep going, like one at a time. Make a giant wreath. And then do what you did before and just staple them in the middle. I gotta staple it like 10 more times in the middle here. So it doesn't move. There we go. Here's my snowflake. It's kind of a bit open here in the middle. Like, because I kind of did it wrong. Because you can either make two halves like I did, just put 3 and 3 together, or you can just do staple them one at a time. Like kind of what you did to put the 3 together, but keep adding them. Don't make them separately. Snowflake number 1 is done. Let's move on to number 2 now. So let's go find the instructions for number 2. I don't know how many pieces of paper I need. Looks like we need about 6 again. Yeah, we need 6 pieces of paper. I'm gonna figure out how to do this. Stop this video, this current video here, because I'm at 23 minutes in the first half of this video, making this one. I spent a really long time making this one. It's gonna take me a long time to make the second snowflake, but I'm gonna figure out how to do this one, because I never made this snowflake before. And it looks hard. Okay, for this second snowflake DIY, you need to do like the same first step as the other one, making squares. But if you already have 8x8 squares or any other form of square, you're already good to go. But since I have 8x11 pieces of paper, I have to make my own squares. That's like the first step of this second DIY. Have squares. This might turn into a big long vlog where I talk to you guys again for the second one. So for the first one, gotcha square. I'm just gonna try to do like one of the 6 pieces of the snowflake right now. Wait, okay, hold on. So basically the first step of this DIY is to get a square and hold it sideways and to like cut equal lines along one side of the square and lines on the other one to match the ones on this side. If I can do that, I'd be an amazing person. If you want to make this simple, you hold along this line and cut on the outside edge of it. You open it up, and there you go. There's a snowflake. Just kidding. What you are going to do is kind of like the first one, where you alternate them. You guys didn't even see me do that. So this one's kind of easier, where you take the ones that are equal to each other, that are across from each other, and you fold them in on each other, and you alternate loops. It's kind of hard to show you guys what I'm doing. So there's the first loop that I did. Then flip it around and do the next loop. And you just keep alternating. I should just do this instead of going to class because he's not taking attendance. Apparently this snowflake requires a lot more tape and lots of moving them around. I'm actually gonna make this third one a tiny bit smaller because that's a big one. I made the third one really big. This is more fun than the other one. But it's a lot of folding. Yeah, you can be creative with your folding if you want. I'm just showing you guys what to do. So I got the first 4 all good here. That's a lot of alternating. Yeah, fat snowflake or skinny snowflake. Going on my Christmas list. More tape. More scotch tape. Actually, I do have duct tape. Would duct tape work? Since a lot of these got folded in on the inside, you can leave your top one here unfolded, where you can fold it if you want. In the picture, it looks folded and also unfolded, so I'm just gonna fold one. It actually looks like a Christmas tree. Looks like I did a DIY Christmas tree. So the snowflake! I did the first side of it. I just gotta do the extra ones on the other side. These take forever. Time consuming. So if you have time on your hands, do this DIY, I guess. Or do both of them. I mean, they're relatively easy DIYs to do. They're both on Pinterest, so if you don't like my way of DIYing, go on Pinterest, because they're on Pinterest. Both of these DIYs come up when you search Giant Snowflake DIY. So, it's okay. Tiny little baby one at the top. So, the closer you get to the top, it's harder to tape them. So, there's number 1 out of 6. So, I guess you make 6 and then, like, tape them all together and then you have a snowflake. Except I don't really know how 6 of these are eventually going to go together. I'm like, how do they all go together? But seeing this picture, it's like, oh, that's how they do it. After class, I'll do the other 5 of these and then show you guys how to stick all 6 together in a beautiful snowflake. So, this is what each one is supposed to look like. Sort of. So you can make these things either super skinny like I did, or like more fat to make a fat snowflake. And I think you can like color these in as well as you go. Or when you get the square, you can just color pattern the square before you start cutting it, and it looks cooler, so you don't have to worry about ruining your beautiful creation that you just did. I'll be right back in a few seconds to show you how to put all the snowflakes together, or snowflake pieces together. There's paper everywhere. There's paper savings everywhere. So right now I'm continuing my snowflake. I still only have one weird looking part of a snowflake. I already cut all the other pieces out and I'm ready to start folding. So number 2 is done. This one seems more flimsy than the other one. Slightly smaller. Bang, 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 bang. So let's stick these together and see how it actually looks. So I'm actually going to end up stapling the snowflake together. So just because I can. Basically what you do is you cut these and you tape the bottoms of them together, and then you can either glue or tape the first 2 little loops together, and then you're doing that with all 6 snowflake pieces that you make. Eventually, this is how you weirdly connect them together. But I feel like you can just tape the first loop together, because the second one just looks awkward together. It's a very flimsy snowflake so far. This one's gonna take a while. Okay, this is turning into a very long a very tiring DIY. I was only able to do half of the snowflake, and I really don't want to do the other half. This takes forever. It takes such a long time. I really do not want to do the other half of the snowflake. Even though I already cut up the pieces, I do not want to finish it. I'll insert a picture somewhere, I'm not exactly sure, of the final product of what this poor little snowflake is supposed to look like. It just looks like it could be a hat. I made a hat. You guys can't even see the full hat. I thought I made a hat. Here we go. I'm tired. I do not want to do the other half. I just have no time to do this. So, that's the end of this video for Vlogmas. I'll probably make paper mittens out of these. This guy's got mittens. I'm so tired of this DIY. I just want it to be over. Turn it into a hat here. Not staying! I don't want to put tape in my hair. I just pretend that this DIY worked. And this is a beautiful snowflake. And yeah. This takes way too long to do, and if you guys did end up completing this entire beautiful snowflake, just add 3 more of these to this one. Well, number 2 DIY failed. DIY number 1 was successful. Hope you guys enjoyed this fail of a Vlogmas video. And I will see you guys in the next... I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Vlogmas video. Bye! That's a loud noise. Seriously. It's like I'm a fool. Right?